I'd love to share some valuable information with you about how to get that amazing, spontaneous, fun-filled feeling in your relationship. Many clients over the years have asked me the key to a satisfying relationship, and this is something I asked myself many years ago. My relationships were dissatisfying, dysfunctional and painful, and I knew I had a lot to learn if I was going to master them. Well, I was right. Once I learnt the necessary tools, I also learnt how to have a long-lasting, satisfying and fulfilling relationship that has spanned 12 years. I'd love to teach you some information to help you have that in your relationships also. One of the most important factors in a relationship is the ability to communicate, and not just about day-to-day activities, but about your innermost feelings, fears and struggles. It's also important to be able to talk about your relationship. Let's do a quick relationship health quiz. Grab yourself a pen and a piece of paper and we'll get started. We've got a simple scoring system that we'll be using today. 1 is needs improvement or rarely. 2 is average or sometimes. 3 is satisfactory or more often than not. And 4 is great or most of the time. So as I go through each of the questions, just give yourself a score on a sheet of paper. Here we go. Question 1. You can talk to your partner about anything. Nothing is off limits. Question number 2. After an argument, you always talk through it with your partner after a few hours and take responsibility for it. Number 3. You never go to sleep on a fight or not talking to each other. Number 4. You always say sorry if you hurt your partner, attacked them or blamed them in any way. Number 5. You understand the repeating patterns in your relationship, what upsets you and your partner, and you're working towards understanding it and resolving it. Number 6. You don't use tactics like lowball comments, such as using the silent treatment or saying things like fine when you're really not. Number 7. You don't expect your partner to know how you feel without you telling them directly. And finally, number 8. You rarely blame your partner in arguments, discussions or fights. So just tally up your responses there by just adding them up. A perfect score, meaning you got a 4 for each of the items, would be a total score of 32. If you only scored yourself 1 for all of the items, that would be a total score of 8. So use this range as a guide to see where you're at now and where you would like to be in the future. Remember, your actual score doesn't matter. What matters is that you now have more awareness in your relationship. You can use these bullet points to isolate exactly what needs to change in your relationship and then create a plan to do so. If you've enjoyed this video and you'd like to learn more about communication, why not try my Love Languages questionnaire? Pop your details into the box provided and you'll get instant access to it for free. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos.